Hello everybody, welcome to my series of video tutorials about Maltego Chlorine Community Edition. This is Silent Null speaking, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you what kind of information you can get from a phrase entity. Phrase stands for any text or part thereof. So let's drag and drop phrase icon to our graph. And in this case I'm going to change the default value for the test, and imagine that I am looking for a term such as Alex Hohenne. So in this with this test, the first type of info I can get from Maltego is the Twitter account. So if I select the first transform alias to Twitter account, I can get the affiliation Twitter account. So in this case, I can see the detail within the properties tab and see the UID, screen name, as part of the profile URL. So that's fine from my side. What else info I can get from a test? So I also could get email addresses by using search engine. So in this case I could select 2 email addresses using search engine, and let's run it. And here we have different type of emails that could be related to this term. As I mentioned before, within this this entity, or within the dynamic properties section, there is a property called URLs that indicates which would be the link between this email address and the text. So here I can copy this URL, and we can search for which is the link between this email address and this text. Okay, let's create a new graph, and just imagine that we are interested in searching for documents that could contain the following text. In this case, I'm going to type malware, and in order to get documents with this test, I can select 2 files interested using search engine. Let's click on the configure button just to make sure, verify that the search engine is set. You could type in Google or whatever, and the third property called file search set, you can include here whatever file extension you want to search for. Let's close this and let's run in the third transform. 2 files interesting using search engine, and here we go. Here you have all your results. Just remember, just as we are using a community edition, we have a limitation with the maximum number of results from per transform. In this case is 12. So maybe if you are using an XL or classic version of Maltego, you could get more results. So, and here, for example, from this document, you could see that here this is a EPUB. Here the properties .NET, and here we have a jar file. So all those documents contains the term malware. Let me clean the graph. So in this case, imagine that we want to search for Office documents that contain this term. So in order to do that, just select the entity, right click to file Offices using search engine. Let's click on configure button just to make sure that the search engine property is set and the document search set property is configured correctly In this case, it's a comma separate list with the file extension and the weight assigned for each file extension. In this case, I have included the Office 2007 file extension, and let's run the transform. Here we go. We already have 12 Office documents. For example, thoughtster.com. We click on it, and here I have an Excel with all the tools that Remnox Linux distribution version 5 has. Okay, what else I can get from a phrase? Well, we can get phones by using a search engine that could be associated with this test. We create another graph, and imagine that we know, in this case, 2291, and we want to search for phone numbers that could be related to this test. So in this case, I can select 2 telephone numbers using search engine, and this will search for all those four numbers. Again, if I select a phone number, within dynamic property section we have a URLs property, and if I click on it, I can see it here where is the link between the phone number and the text that I am looking for. Also, let's create a new graph. Let's drag and drop a new phrase, and in this case I want to search Twitter for tweets that contain this term. So in this case I'm going to change this, and let me type a wasp, and we will select to tweet search Twitter. But before running this transform, we have to make sure that we are already signed in with the Twitter Palterba account. So in order to check this point, you have to click on Manage tab, click on Manage Services, and you have to make sure that here the label of this button is sign out. If the label of the button is sign in, you have to click on it, enter your Twitter user account and password, and after that the connection is established with Twitter. Okay, so let's run to tweets search Twitter, and we will get tweets with the WASP test within the content. Here, as you can see, here you have WASP here. So this is the term that we search for. Okay, what else? Let's create a new graph. We also could get website related to this term by using search engine. So let's drag and drop a new phrase. Let's edit this value. I'm going to type reversing. Here we go, and in this case I will select two websites using search engine. So in this case all these websites contain the term reversing, and in order to see this, we can here, for example here, and within URLs we can see where you can find the relationship between the reversing term and the URL. Okay, and finally we can also we'll search for this term within pasta bin, so that I'm going to clear this graph, inverse selection, delete. Okay, here we go, and we can select to website specific pasta bin using search engine. So in this case, let's click on the configuration button, make sure the search engine is set, in this case it's bin, and the site list could be modified by adding new webs from pasta bin point of view. I'm going to leave these default values, and in this case let's click on the to website specific pasta bin using search engine, and this is the results. For example, pastabin.com, here within URLs you can see all the reference that refers to reversing. So thank you very much for watching this video. Just to summarize, with a phrase entity you can get a Twitter account, email addresses, you can look for office or another type of documents, and also telephone numbers, tweets, websites, and websites that contains details within pasta bin term. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.